Okay, this is Sage Wisdom by shonlharris, and I am doing the love reading for the sun sign Aquarius for the month of October. Thank you guys for visiting my channel. Please like and subscribe if you like the message you hear today. And I already got the spread laid out. I called in for divine guidance and angelic assistance and protection for this reading, asking for messages only for the Aquarius highest good. Okay, remember this is a general reading, so everything is not going to apply to everyone. Okay, if you want a personal reading, I do personal readings for $20 for a 30-minute video. You have to just email me your 3 questions, your full name, your date of birth, and I'll get that to you within a 48-hour period. And I have more information about this in the description box below. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started for Aquarius. Okay, again, this is the love reading. I do 2 readings per month. I do 1 general, I call it the mini astrological reading, and I do 1 love reading per sign per month. So now, Aquarius, if you haven't seen your general reading, please check that out on my channel. Okay, all right, so we'll go ahead and get started. Already got the cards laid out. Just did a few more. Okay. Okay, so the general situation we have is the 3 of Wands. So it's showing that your troubles are ending. So whatever troubles you had in the relationship, that's coming to an end. Okay, it looks like that you guys have put hard work into the situation. You have 8 of Pentacles, and y'all persevered through this time, you know, using strength and courage. Okay, so that's the general situation with Aquarius for October in terms of love. Now, how the other person is feeling, we have the Star, and we also have the Hermit that's reversed. So they're feeling like they can see the light at the end of the road. It's like a recovery from a situation that was not going so well. Okay, they're starting to feel more balanced, more emotionally, and I guess grounded, stable. Like they feel more stable in a relationship, more emotionally stable and just grounded in it. But then you have the Hermit reverse. So, and this is how the other person is feeling. So I'm wondering, is still some fear, some need for contemplation? The person is still thinking about the situations that an argument or a situation that didn't go right in this situation, in this relationship. Sorry, I said situation. They're thinking about, I feel like this, hold on, let me see. I'm trying to move this so you guys can see me good, but I guess that's good enough right here. Okay, I feel like the person, your person, their partner, is wondering, you know, that things go right. So it's like they need to contemplate and go within, but they're trying to gain like balance, and they're trying to feel more stable with their emotion, and as far as feeling stable within this union. Okay. You got the Queen of Pentacles, so they're paying attention to all the details, and they're looking at, okay, the Queen of Pentacles, your person, the person who will be the cross watcher if you're the Aquarius. They're paying attention to all the details, so that they're kind of almost about to go within and try to like really, what you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? They try to, in detail, look at the situation and just make sure everything is going in a way that they feel is right for them. Okay. They felt like that you guys are being greedy and kind of selfish and lazy, not putting a lot of effort into the relationship at first, but they also at the same time feel like you're someone they can count on. So it's like you're like a stable influence in their life, but they feel like you haven't been putting the energy and the effort that you're supposed to put into it. It's like you've been trying to get what you want from it and not give back. Or this could be vice versa. This could be the other person's energy. Remember, this is energy, so it can go either way. So you gotta take it as it comes to you. Okay. Okay, that's how the other person's feeling, or that could be how you're feeling, Aquarius, in terms of your partner. Okay, so then it's like how the relationship is going to develop. You have the 3 of Coins. So you guys are becoming more established. Okay, so you're starting to accomplish something that's good. But your relationship is going through a rebirth. That's why you have the Judgment card. So you had some you had a Tower moment that occurred that made you guys kind of, sticky stuff right here, hold on. It made you guys kind of reevaluate this whole situation. Even your spouse has been reevaluating the whole situation. Both of you be kind of like a little separate, and trying to figure out, can you deal with the ups and downs of this person, ups and downs of the situation. Okay. Now we got the Four of Wands, so it's like you're starting to feel a little bit more peaceful in a situation. You're starting to feel the happiness that comes with a romantic relationship, because you got the Ten of Cups. So it's either you feeling this way or you wanting to feel more peaceful, because you're coming down from all the arguing and disagreements and trying to decide if it's something that you can do. But you got the Ten of Cups, okay? So it seems like a happier energy is being ushered into the relationship, okay? Yeah, that's how it seems. That's how it seems. Yeah, a happier energy has been ushered into a relationship after you guys have come out of a like stalemate situation. You guys were at a standstill. Y'all didn't know which way to go. Or Aquarius, you didn't know which way to go in a relationship. But it looked like you went within. You went to hermit mode, and you got clear. But what you start to realize as you were going through this hermit mode is that your relationship was going through a rebirth. You had to release the things that were not working, and then you have to contemplate and really go within yourself and expand and figure out how the situation was going to work with you two, okay? So it's almost like this energy now is in the past where you were arguing, you were at that stalemate, okay? And now it's like you're moving into happier times, Aquarius. And you got the Wheel of Fortune, so things have changed. It's time for healing. You're healing in a relationship now. And it's going to be a new start within this relationship, a rebirth, okay? Change in a positive direction for you, okay? I didn't put this one right here. Okay, what's going to test to support you? Yeah, the Ten of Swords, that was reversed. So it was a completion, end of a cycle, but both of you were feeling sort of like you were stabbing each other in the back, like you wasn't being truthful in a certain situation, okay? So it's like the struggles of the relationship is what's going to test or support you, okay? The struggles that you guys had, it's like it's going to either break it or it's going to make the relationship. That's kind of how I feel. That's how I feel. That's what that meant. So now you guys are having growth because you realize that you got past this Ten of Swords energy, and now the relationship is beginning to grow, and it's growing for real. Like it's like the old parts that wasn't serving you fell off, okay, and now it's like you're moving into this. So it's like you have this Five of Swords energy that's reversed. So it's like you kind of felt like it was a loss, but it was a good loss because it's like a loss in terms of the things that wasn't working for you in the past, okay? So now you step into a new cycle with the person that you're with, the person that you love, okay? And in this cycle, it's going to be the connection is going to grow stronger between you two. And you guys are going to err more towards feeling like this person is somebody you can count on, because the person you're with, Aquarius, is someone you can count on, and vice versa, okay? But you're going to start to feel that emotional love. Sorry. You're going to start feeling the outpouring of that emotional love with that person right now as you step into this new cycle. Now the outcome, you got the Justice card. So it's showing the balance in this relationship, and it's the emotional balance. And that's what you two have to balance. You two are very strong-willed. I'm going to say that, okay? So neither one was wanting to bend, but now because you went through this hard time, you realize that you didn't want to lose each other, okay? And you let that argumentative state of mind, that Five of Swords type energy, like the loss in the arguing, you kind of let that fall off, okay? So now it's being more balanced with your emotions because you realize you do care for this person. You do want this union to work. So what you kind of experienced was a Tower moment, see? Upside down. But it broke down the parts that wasn't working. So it's when you let the past go, okay? And focus on the new that's coming in and start building up your pinnacle. You realize, Aquarius, that you have a situation with a person who well, one, Aquarius, you're very stable. You're at a good place in your life, and you want to share this with someone. And so now you're realizing that this is the person you want to share with. It's kind of almost like you had cold feet a little bit. Yeah, it's like you had cold feet a little bit. But now, because a lot of you did go into that hermit mode, y'all connected with the divine to try to get understanding of the situation, and you realize that you were kind of being stubborn and that you needed to change your view on some things, okay? Yep, that's the energy I'm getting from it. I'm going to ask for more clarity. Oh, not from these cards. Sorry for the Aquarius reading for love for October. More clarity. Anything else you want Aquarius to know in terms of this love connection? You got both. Okay. Well, before I say this, let me just make sure it's the right card. Clearing out this deck of cards. Make sure it's Aquarius for the month of October in terms of love. What is it you want Aquarius to know, Spirit? That's the potential. Here's reading. I'm asking for messages for the highest good. I'm asking the message to be delivered to me. Please help me see, feel, or hear any additional information. Thank you, God, for this opportunity to read. Thank you for love. Thank you for my abilities. What do you want Aquarius to know in terms of the spread on the table? Yep. Okay, this both came out good. Okay, look. So, you're renewing a relationship. You're renewing your relationship, okay? So it looks like this is an existing relationship. So you guys made a choice to renew this relationship. You realize that you have some disagreements, but after going into hermit mode, you start to offer forgiveness to the person. Both of you starting to be softer in your viewpoints towards the other person, and you being more supportive in this relationship towards them, okay? So you guys are now on a journey to move your relationship in a direction that's beneficial for both of you, okay? Anything else for Aquarius? Yep, so it's a change that's being ushered into your relationship, but a positive change because the rebirth and release. Y'all forgiving each other from past hurts, past situations, or maybe you didn't do things right. In the reason why you guys came to this conclusion is because you went within and you kind of started expanding on who you are. You saw your fault in some of this, and and you realize you want to make it work. Okay, so you're it's like you're birthing something new within this relationship. So you let the past go. Don't let that hold you back anymore. And a new start is coming between you two, and you guys are healing. You're healing, okay? Let's see. Oh. Yep. Yep. Nine of Cups. You guys forgiving each other. Get more emotionally balanced in this relationship. Nine of Pentacles. You realize you don't want to do this without this person. You want them to be with you during this time, okay? Again, becoming more emotionally stable, more approachable, more able to listen and hear what your partner has to say, and your wish is going to be fulfilled because of this. So you have a lot of cups in this reading. So yeah, you have a lot of cups and a lot of pentacles. So a lot of us, you were feeling like emotionally unstable because I don't know. It's like let me ask that question. Why? What? Okay. Good cards. Use this deck of cards to for Aquarius in terms of love. What do you want them to know? Why was the Aquarius feeling emotionally unstable, or why was the Aquarius partner, the cross watcher, feeling unstable in a relationship? What caused some of this energy in the first place? I'm trying to look to the past. What caused this emotional unstable energy that they're now healing from? We can see that they're going to a Ten of Cups energy now. They were at a crossroads where they didn't know which direction to go, like if they wanted to let it go or if they wanted to make this work. We see now that you guys are deciding to make it work because you're healing, because you're expanding your consciousness and you're seeing the situation from the viewpoint of your partner. Both of you are. The cross watcher and Aquarius is y'all seeing it differently. Well, what caused the upset in the first place between Aquarius and their lover? What caused this disruption in their situation? Both of you, okay, so Aquarius, very ambitious, and it was like, I'm sorry. Both of you were very outspoken, like you're saying, you were not backing down, and very dominant. You both have some very dominant traits. Both of you were exercising your masculine traits, whether you're male or female, no one was really willing to listen or understand. That's what the issue was. So maybe a disagreement occurred and both parties felt they were right. So you guys are coming out of that. You're expanding past that. Okay, anything else for Aquarius in terms of this love reading for the month of October? Let's see what we got. You guys, okay, some of you are going to get married, okay? You see the situation more clearly because you seeing part of this arguing and disagreement had to do with ending of a cycle, okay? That's what a lot of it had to do with, ending of a cycle. So a lot of you probably going to get married, or you elevate the relationship to the next highest level, depending on where you're at, okay? Yeah, you guys had needed to step away. You got almost like you took a mental break, emotional break from each other, so you could see the situation differently. And then the decision that you made about each other was that you do love each other and you do want us to work. You want this Ten of Cups energy, this happily ever after with this person, okay? You coming out of your stalemate situation with this person into a different energy. Yep. Death, end of a cycle. So you end in this cycle right now that y'all had of arguing and disagreeing, and you come into this Eight of Wands. Y'all looking back towards love. Okay, so y'all communicating again. Y'all being more loving towards each other. You got the Ace of Wands taking action to move this relationship into the direction where it needs to go, and you got the Knight of Swords. So, and it's gonna go there swiftly from this point. Okay. In the past, like we seen, it was frustration. Yeah, it was frustration, but you guys both worked harder to get to the point is that now, which is coming back into union. You guys are coming back into union, okay? Yeah, it's more stable. It's becoming more stable again. Yep, coming back into union. And it's going to be a good emotional connection. It's going to get very loving. You're going to get everything you want. You got the Holy Grail card. And anything else for Aquarius in terms of love for October? Anything else for Aquarius in terms of love for October? Yeah, you guys just keep working hard at this relationship. Don't slack off. Don't feel like, what do you call it? Like you're taking advantage of the other person or take the person for granted. Just as hard as you work from day one, I don't care if you're like 10 years into the relationship, use that same amount of energy and effort that you put in to get the person to keep the person, okay? Because I think you guys realize that this is something that you want to keep working. Yeah. Keep moving. You guys are great friends, and there's a lot of happiness in your future. You just need to take the leap of faith. Some of you, it might has to do with marriage. Some of you were afraid. Maybe some of you had cold feet, and you didn't want to get married. It's saying take that leap of faith. And if you want to marry this person, marry this person. Make it official. Make it official. Maybe that was some of the argument. Maybe, you know, some of you were having cold feet about marriage. One person wanted to get married, the other person didn't, okay? But you're going to have peace of mind and contentment going forward. Peace of mind and contentment, and smoother waters ahead. So I say jump right in, Aquarius. This is your person, and it's an emotionally stable relationship, okay? Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next month for your general reading and your love reading for November. Please like and subscribe. Make any comments if this resonated with you. All right. Thank you guys. Light and love. Bye.